Well, hello, everybody out there today. New show time is Thursday. Thursday is the new show time. Good afternoon. How you doing, Nikki? So we're gonna start off, and we're gonna do like a little bit of readings and a little bit of chat is what we're gonna do. Oh, look, it's 8 o'clock. What do you know? So, what we're going to actually talk about today is what's coming up. Hey, Cheryl, how you doing? So, yeah, I got a new backdrop. My man's drawing me a new picture for right here. Not nude. New picture. Okay, these birdies are driving me nuts. So, yeah, so this is going to be awesome. Well, hello, Danielle. How you doing? So, the first thing we're going to actually talk about right now is there's like something going on right now, literally, okay? And I know some of you are aware of it and others are not. So like I said, we will do a little bit of readings here and there, but right now we really need to get down to business. You know, a lot of us are awakened and some of us still have a lot of work to do in order to awaken ourselves up. But does everybody out there know anything about CERN? Now, CERN is online, but is going full max with the atom smashing on July 5th. But here's the thing. There's also something else going around, okay? And it seems to be too much of a coincidence here. There's also something else going around. Not to buy gas, okay? From July 3rd through the end of July 5th. Now, is that a coincidence? Is it? Is that a coincidence? I mean, what's going to happen when you speak about like the Mandela effect and everything that has happened to us so far? I mean, absolutely amazing, literally. So, you know, we have, okay, Monopoly guy, guys, the Monopoly guy. Does he have a monocle or no monocle? This is what happened in 2016, the last time this thing came online, and it wasn't as powerful. Now we have trees that are colorful that were never there before. We have all these other things that are actually happening. Fruit I've never seen in my life. And some things, the Mandela effect has changed. A lot of it. And it all has to do with CERN. Okay, now this is in Eastern Europe, and it does go online on July 5th. July 5th. You guys are kind of quiet there tonight, so let's chat. Let's chat first. So what is going to happen this time? What do you guys think is going to happen with this? I mean, this could go belly up. Or this could just be another major Mandela effect. And for those of you that do believe it is shifting, no, this is not the big thing I was talking about. That doesn't come till August. But I keep doing teases here and there. And hopefully you guys can figure it out. But I'm not saying anything until I'm allowed to. This is not the big thing I was talking about. The big thing I'm talking about has to do with ATU network. So that's slightly different. This is something else. So I'm creating like a new backdrop, new music. So it's something new is actually coming. No, right now what we're talking about is CERN. Now, CERN is a machine in between Sweden and France. It's quite large. And what it does is it condenses energy matter. So they're talking about a possibility of a blackout. But it's all the way over in Europe, so I'm not really sure what's going to happen. So I was wondering you guys' take on this. I mean, every time I come on here, I'm doing reading, but we never really talk. We never really get to know each other and learn our opinions about this, you know? So, but no, Cheryl, this is not the big thing I was talking about. So talk to me here, people. Talk to me. Talk to me. Talk to me. Talk. Let's go. So how do you guys feel about this? That CERN is online. Okay, now it's online. I don't know if you guys know what CERN is, but it is online, and it will go into full effect, or full blast, so to speak, or full power, which it's never been at before, on July 5th. On July 5th. No, I'm still not going to tell you yet. I'm not allowed to yet. So, but yeah, no, something exciting is coming. You don't what? You don't know what CERN is? Okay. So let's see if maybe I can find a short video. We can pull it up for you guys. And give you the information that you requested. There we go. CERN going live. CERN, July 5th. All right, let's see. CERN portal. What it is I'm going to pull a video up for you guys. It's like a redirect. Okay, what's this one? Let's see if we can figure out what this one is. It's not actually a video. I do have a couple videos over on my Facebook page. So hold on a minute. Let's see if I can share those out to you guys. So what CERN is, they're trying to recreate Jacob's Ladder is what they're trying to do. And I'm not sure if you guys are aware what Jacob's Ladder is. Probably not. It has to do with Stephen Hawkins. Now, Stephen Hawkins actually recommended that this is something that really shouldn't be done. Let's see. I do have a couple of... No, that's about chemotherapy. Where's the ones I was watching? Okay. Was this the one? Yeah. All right. Hold on a minute. I'm going to try to pull this up, guys. And I'm going to try to see if I can share the page with you guys so you can actually watch it as well. So let's go over here and we'll share a desktop is what we're going to do now. So I don't want the virtual backgrounds. I want to share my actual desktop shortcuts is what I want to do. So go, just give me 1 minute. Add a source, Okay, add a source video. All right, here we go. Let's see. Local video. Share video file from your computer. Video storage. Presentation. Hold on a minute. This is all new to me. No, it's not in my storage. It is. Hold on. Yeah, I'm trying to pull this up for you guys. What I'm going to do is pull it up on my phone and allow you guys to see it. So, hello, guys. How you doing? Superconductor, which will F everything up. Yeah, I do have a couple of videos. Some of them do believe that it has something to do with, like, rapture and has to do with what's happening. But let's see if... Hold on.
Switzerland.
Hold on.
You may not be aware of what's right now. It's...
Okay. I'm going to pull this over. I'm going to turn this around and allow you guys to see what is happening. So we've got a little video you guys will be seeing.
Right now, it's in CERN, Switzerland. Now, you may not be aware of what's going on over there, but there's a thing over there that's called a Large Hadron Collider. And it is an accelerator. It accelerates particles and then brings them to the point of collision. So this Large Hadron Collider was started up just a few days ago, and is still in the initial process of being brought online completely. You say, what in the world does something like that have to do with me and the Bible? It has a lot to do with you and the Bible. It makes an application to your life and to this world as we know it today. For what is happening in that collider is an astounding thing. So I want to read something to you this morning from theoretical physicist Stephen Hawking. And he is one that some rate even on the level of Einstein. Listen carefully. These are the words of Stephen Hawking. discovered the reactivation in March of CERN's Large Hadron Collider could pose grave dangers to our planet. The ultimate reality, check, we are warned. Hawking has come straight out and said the God particle, and this is what you've heard referred to time and again as the Higgs boson particle, the God particle found by CERN could destroy the universe. Now let that settle in. This man is an atheist, and he says there is no God. Yet he says that what's happening right now in CERN, Switzerland, and I'll give you what they're trying to do in a moment, what's happening at this very minute in CERN, Switzerland, has the potential to destroy the universe.
Yes,
Astrophysicist
but
DeGrasse Tyson,
if you want to keep talking about this, if you guys want to go back to, let's go back to Nostradamus. He predicted in the future that the world as we know it will end. Now, listen to the wording of what he did. The world as we know it. Okay? Not the world, but the world as we know it. Now, the last time this was online in 2016, that's when all these Mandela effects were coming around. Certain things that weren't in this earth before. How everybody's talking about like the Golden Girls or Fruit of the Loom, you know, or the fact that Monopoly had a monocle. He had a monocle when I grew up. But evidently, in this world, it didn't. So, do we travel? Do we that are awakened continue to travel through alternate universes? And something like this, yes, it's kind of concerning. It's not saying that, you know, I'm not saying the world's going to go boom. I'm saying that something like this in particular, it's something that really shouldn't be done. We're smashing particles. We're doing things we really shouldn't. So what I want you guys to do, honestly, what I want you guys to do is I want you to pay attention to everything. I'm not kidding. Paying attention to your photos, the color of your photos, the color of your room. It could be the slightest thing that changes, literally. Or it could be something major. We don't know. And those of us that are not awake will not notice as more. The ETS are concerned about, yeah, I'm very concerned about it, and I can feel it. There's been a lot of things. I've been nonstop messages literally from my mother, you know, so I have been, there's been a lot going on because something like this can be catastrophic. Okay, it can be severely catastrophic. Is my dog into my computer again? No, that was me. Okay, so yeah, and this is something that really needed to be brought up tonight, guys, because pay attention, enjoy every day, enjoy it, love, live, literally. I mean, life, we don't know what's going to happen with this on July 5th. Okay, but my thing is, what does not purchasing gas, okay, have to do with this? Why all of a sudden do they say don't purchase gas? It's some type of a protest. So don't purchase gas. From the 3rd, okay, over to the 5th. Huh. Yeah. Okay, that's too much of a coincidence there. Why don't purchase gas? I don't know. And then some of, and again, you really have to, when you're really getting the information, you kind of have to research, because it's very technical to kind of explain something like this. It's extremely technical. So there's a lot actually to it, but they're smashing atoms, and what they're trying to do is, let's say that we have 75% over here and 75% over here of energy, but yet there's 100% total. So what they're trying to do is get the purest energy of the both 75s, take out the 25 that is not the purest energy, and smash them together. Okay? Smash them together is what they're trying to do, but what problems is this going to cause? What problems are we going to have, guys? This is a lot. And I, you know, I don't know. It was something that I felt the need to actually bring up. Oh, another little pieces of information. Anybody planning on going out drinking on the 4th of July? You don't know whether we're going to end up on this earth or a different earth. We don't know. Don't drink. Because if you drink, you won't end up in a better earth. Because they're going to think, oh my God, she's like a dripping lush. Let's just put her over there. Oh, wow, look at this one. Okay, yeah, we'll take her. You know, and I hate to put it in a joking manner, but it really is kind of serious. Because if you're drinking and then your parts of yourself are a little bit, you know, like down and low, and you have all this stuff going on. So it's like, oh my God. And I've talked about this so long, guys. We have to awaken. We have to literally move ourselves. And this camera keeps moving by itself tonight. So that's hilarious. Camera keeps moving by itself. And it just did it again. Fine. So what happens is that we don't know what the effects of this is actually going to be. We really don't. Okay, Otis has to be down there somewhere. Because my camera keeps moving by itself. You guys seeing that? My hands are here. You see it moving? My hands are here. Hello, Sharon. How you doing? So with CERN actually going full blast, CERN is already online. Some of you might already be feeling the effects of this, like headaches, okay? Headaches, migraines, could be nausea, okay? But some of us will, when this goes full blast online in Sweden, some of us could pass out because of the amount of energy that's being flooded here. So that does concern. What if you're driving on the 5th? Okay, what if you're flying a plane, for Christ's sakes? What if you're doing all these things, you don't believe in it, and all of a sudden you pass out? So these are all things that we need to look at and be aware of, which is why I'm constantly saying to you guys, you need to wake up. I mean, I could sit here every Tuesday and do reading, but that's not going to help you guys wake up. That's not going to give you the knowledge that you need to expand your mind, expand your hearts, and to have that opportunity to get to where it is you need to get to. Okay? Some of us that are in this room are already awake, and some of us are on the verge of it. And we're so close, and then we stop, and then we're close, and then we stop. But we need to wake up, guys. We need to wake up so we can ascend. We don't know what effect this is going to cause on July 5th. So if anybody else wants to chime in, if anybody else would like to chime in on a little bit of information, I'm more than happy to. I mean, I have a couple more videos. Right now I'm using one, and I didn't have a chance to load these videos up. So, but there definitely is a couple more going on. So I want to say hello to everybody that did come in the room. I know you guys are used to readings, but it's time to wake up, guys. It really is. I'll do a few readings here and there. You guys can ask questions, but right now we're going to do a little bit of chit chat. So yes, I am very concerned about what is happening. So, and this CERN will open it again. If CERN, okay, hello, I need to know that things will be fixed with housing. I will get to questions later, okay? Right now we're going to continue to talk about CERN. This is the work that we need to do, okay? We really need to do this. It's going to open portals. What if we happen to live next to portals? What if this particular world, what if we're going to be sent into another Earth? What if things like this actually happen? Okay, are we prepared? Are you guys prepared as individuals? Are you prepared for what could be? What could happen? What could come to you? Are you awake enough? Okay, do you have the right tools as far as your chakras? Okay, and this is all a part of it. your chakras, your aura field, staying away from negativity. All of these things are definitely something that we need to look into. Now, yeah, as I'm talking about this, I'm probably going to lose some people because they're used to the readings. But right now, as I said before, and I will say it again, guys, I can do reading after reading after reading after reading. But unless you're willing to do the work, there is nothing I can do that a reading every week will help. Okay? This show and this particular avenue for me was started to assist you guys. And somewhere along the way, I lost track of everything. Okay? I'm not going to lie to you. I totally lost track of why I started this, why I wanted to do this, and what this was supposed to be about. So I took a step back and I'm thinking, and I'm really thinking, what is this show about? Why? Well, it's awakening. ATU, awaken to unknown. Okay, awaken the unknown, awaken to the unknown. It's awakening yourself, waking yourself up. It's doing the work. It's the same thing. If you're trying to lose weight, okay, well, oh, I don't know why I'm not losing weight. I just ate a pound of cake. But, if you're not doing the work, it's not going to happen. If you're not trying to do things to heal yourself emotionally, physically, mentally, it's not going to happen. So we all need that. We need that awakening. We need that part of ourselves that'll be like, oh my God, yes, that was it. That was it. I did the work and I worked hard and I did this and it's really going to happen. And it is going to be that way and it's going to be great. I've been studying about these things. And again, this comes from Paulo Gill. I've been studying about these things. For the ones that are awake, we will be going to a new earth with other life forms. Being there, our past family that have died will be there. It's a possibility. It's a possibility. But how many people does that leave separated? What if you're awake and parts of your family aren't? What if you know this is coming, but you can't take, okay, my dog. Why can't they go this with me? So it's trying to make sure as many people are awake as possible. And we are literally so short on time right now because of what they're doing. Okay? So if you are celebrating 4th of July, please don't drink. It's not worth it. Because we're talking right now about your life, about where you're going, about what we're doing. So awaken yourself literally into the 4th and the 5th dimension and waken yourself up and do that meditation. Do that work. Focus on things that you need to do. Focus on yourself. Focus on your needs. Okay? Take that time that you need to take. And take that step back and inspire yourself. Inspire others. Okay? For some, it might be a new lovely earth. But what of those, here we go again, the Mandela effect. What if, and again, my man, I love him to death. I love him to death. I really do. He finds the most interesting articles on things of the Mandela effect. Now, back in 2016, there was a startup of CERN. Now, this one woman went to bed. Okay, she woke up the next morning. And again, this is, I think, either on TikTok or Facebook. It was a video that he actually looked up and he watched. She didn't do this to get famous, but she was literally very confused. When she woke up, she did not have the pajamas she had on when she went to bed. Her house looked different. And her husband wasn't the man beside her. Now, this is something that literally happened. That was not her husband that was beside her. That was her boyfriend who cheated on her, who she broke up with. Not only that, as she was confused when she woke up, she got dressed to go to work. Except when she went to work, she wasn't on the lower floors. She actually had an office up above. She was so confused and lost. And her family members. There's another thing. Okay, she even we'll go back to the guy. She hired a detective to find out where this man is, who was her husband, because she loved him to death. And he doesn't exist in this world. In our world, he does not exist. So some people think it's like, oh, lovely and hello and yes, here we go, but it's not always like that. So that man does not exist. Not only doesn't exist, but she went over to her parents' house, okay? And her children, not her children, but her sister actually broke her arm, had a scar right down her arm because they had to do surgery on her arm because it was badly broken. Okay, so what happened is it didn't happen in this earth. In this earth, it did not happen. So her parents are like, what are you talking about? That never happened. That never happened. So she knows that this is not her earth. And she wants to go back. She wants to go back, but she can't. She wants to go back to that light. She wants to go back to that love that she had. Okay, to the people that she knows, because to her, even though they're her family, it feels like strangers to her. Now, that was a part of the Mandela effect. Okay, and also, like I've said, the monocles on the Monopoly guy, the monocles, and I'm sure there's a few others out there that you guys can think about. It causes a large Mandela effect is what it causes. So all of these things that will be coming up, okay, all of these things, you guys really need to do the work. You need to wake it up. You need to open up. You need to not be afraid. Okay, open up. Because we all eventually want to end up in a better place. We all do. Will we remember? I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. Nobody really knows. And that's the thing. I've always said this. I can give you guys a reading, but here's the thing. The future is not written in stone, guys. It's written in jello. Until you walk the path, your path is not solid. That's why I continually tell you guys, you need to do the work. You need to do a lot of the work to help yourselves get to where you need to go. Yes, we do. All right. So does anybody else have any questions or concerns or any comments about what we're talking about CERN? Anything about CERN. Thursdays will be my new nights. I will be doing a show every Thursday night now from 8 to 9. There's a reason I switched the time of the day, but I can't say anything yet. My question about, let's see. Hold on. My question is about ethnicities. Why are white women like yourself the most beautiful race with beautiful hair like yours? Are you related to my man? I have no idea. Thank you. Okay. Let's see. Angel, our light. Sue, do you remember the prediction I received the C-log of years ago regarding CERN? They will have a sabotage situation. They will. Yeah, I'm trying to remember. Memory's not always my strong suit because I've been channeling. It's like I have people coming in to talk to me right now as I'm talking about CERN. I know you mentioned something about this. I know you did. So I am hoping that they're not going to go full force like they did. I really do. So, I mean, this whole thing is, it gets to the point where literally I got up, brushed my teeth, I look at my man, and July the 5th's coming up, and I look at him, I say, yeah, you're not leaving my side all day. He goes, what? I said, you are not leaving my side all day. I told you, I just found you, okay? Literally, I just found you. I've finally been treated so well, better than I've ever been treated my whole life. I love you to death. I'm not losing you. You're going with me everywhere. Literally, to the point where I told him, if I have to go to the bathroom, you have to stand outside the door. Okay, because wherever I go, you go today. We're going together. Yeah, so it's tough. It's a little scary, but it's a little, I don't know. So it's tough, because nobody's life is perfect. We're not perfect. We're going through a lot right now. We really are. We all are going through a lot. But you know what? I'm okay. I really am. Yes, I lost my mom. Yes, I miss her. Yes, I'd love to see her again. But you have to kind of take the good with the bad and still maintain that positivity, that beautifulness about yourself and the possibilities that who you can be and what you can share. Okay, you can share a lot of things with a lot of people. And that is why originally I started this. I started this network to help people awaken, to share information. Nikki, I've known Nikki for a while now, long time. And yes, she is 100% accurate, and she gets bugged up the yin yang when it comes to all of these other people. Yeah, there would be tragedy at CERN and a giant hole in the ground. Oh, yeah, that's a black hole for some reason. And if we get sucked in that, some of us won't be here, because what it is, and I truly believe this, and in every religion, I'm not sure it could be true, but I believe our spirits will travel to a different earth. It's whatever spirit is more awakened, I guess you'd have to say. And a lot of us there's an awakening coming. But yeah, I really believe in that. I believe in a lot of that. You gotta go? All right, hon. All right. Be safe. I'll be checking in on everybody here and there as we go through this. I don't know if we're going to end up with a power outage because of this, so I guess we'll find out. But I know I'm over on the East Coast, so I don't know how that will affect me. Camera, keep still. All right, so this is literally the information I wanted to share with you guys. Do you see this? Does everybody see this camera moving? Okay? Again, stop it. Whatever spirit's in here moving the camera, please stop. Stop. Okay, so this is all the information. This is why the network was originally open. So no, it's not going to be readings all the time. It's not what it's going to be. There is going to be work involved. There's going to be information. There's going to be awakening. And there's going to be a lot of help to enlighten you, to get you to where it is that you need to go. You didn't see the camera move? Okay, it must be me. So he's drawing me a picture from behind here. This is kind of my new background set up over here. So I got my Viking wolves, my Viking feathers, my Viking jewelry. I'm in the opposite direction here. Anyways, so I've got all of this stuff that's actually happening. Okay, so that is the information that I actually had for CERN. And I will take a couple of questions from people, and then we can go back in and talk about what it is that we have coming up. So we're going to do a couple questions. Somebody earlier had a question about housing Let's see. Yeah, there's a bit of a delay on your issue. Paulo, there is a bit of a delay, but it will be fixed. Okay, it definitely will be fixed. It's almost like there's a paper missing. There's something missing. They're missing a piece of paper. If that makes sense, that's what I'm being told. Love the iced coffee. So that's for Paulo. And let's see. All right, guys. So now I'm going to take some of these questions here. And let's see. We had Cheryl here. We have Liliana. Oh, excuse me, Leilani. I love that name, by the way. We have Leilani here. And we have Cheryl Lund here. Let's see. Angels Are Real, which is Nikki. So if you are back, we can take a quick question for you as well. So hopefully my sexy man is watching, because I'm definitely going to see him in a bit. All right, so Cheryl and Leilani and anybody else, if you guys would like a quick read, you have a question, let's shoot this out, because I seem to be kind of in two different realms at the moment. So we'll see what actually happens. How do you guys like my new setup, by the way? It's like my new backdrop. I love it. So I've been working on this for a couple of days. So yeah, I'm really loving it. Hello, Sheila. New night, new time, new situation. So let me know as you guys like pull in the questions of what it is that you'd like to know. I was on Facebook. You would not see. I was seeing you, honey, but I was in the middle. I was doing readings a bit later. I'm not doing the so I'm not doing all readings all the time. And again, this is a new setup. I'm going to pull readings out here and there. Literally, just feel free to ask me questions. We'll be talking a lot about CERN, a lot of the information that actually has happened. So there's been a lot of situations. So a lot of things. So let's see. If anybody has a question, feel free to ask. If not, I will flip 3 cards for names that I will be drawn to. But I am channeling up a storm lately, guys. And how's he feeling about me? I'm new here. A current situation. Okay, let's do one at a time. Hello, Sharon. Hello, Maria. We'll call you Maria. Yeah, so we're just going to go with the flow, and it's not going to be all readings all the time, guys, but I'm always available for private reading, and I'm pretty cheap. Ask Kelly. I do it all the time. As long as you like your background, that's all. I know it's pretty cool, though, because what I did is manage to get the things up with the crystals, so people ask me, oh, my God, what does this mean? Yes, I did, Paulo. Yes, I did. I told you that there is a missing piece of paperwork, hon. So there is a missing piece of paperwork that's stopping the situation from actually going in the direction that you want it to. So absolutely love it. All right. So like I said, I'm not going to do nonstop readings. So guys, replying to Cheryl, did you see this? Did I see what, honey? Will I get a new second job on the next week? I'm not seeing something new next week. I'm seeing something new is coming to you, kind of like at the end of July, beginning of August is what I'm being told. No, I didn't see a question, honey. What was it? Let's see if I can go back. Evening. Yes, we were talking about CERN a lot today. Anytime soon, Cheryl? No, not yet. There is still some issues in the aura field and your chakra field that are actually causing some of these situations to happen. What they're saying is that there's something around you that's causing negativity, almost like a memory you can't get rid of, or the way somebody talks to you. Something like that is happening. So there is something on your mind. You need to shoo the negativity away from you right now. That's going to be something that's going to help you. So try to really pinpoint what that is. It could be a flash memory. It really could be. But that's actually happening right now. A settlement. Oh, Kelly wants to know about a settlement. September. It's probably not as soon as you want it, but I'm seeing September. I like a sub. Okay. Yeah, Miss of Spain 2020. I'm not seeing anything for you till the end of July. And Cheryl, yes, I did see a question and I answered that. No, the paper wasn't for you. The paper was for Paulo. Kelly, for you, something is happening, but yeah, they're saying September for you for some reason. So I don't know if it's the extra energy from CERN or what the heck's going on, but I'm kind of just going with the flow at the moment. So, and that's what we were talking about earlier. Hello, Christopher. How are you doing? Let's see. Do you have a specific question, guys? I'm taking specific questions here today. Yeah, you would. Yeah, Kelly, I'm still seeing September, maybe late August, September. And that's what they're really telling me. Yes, I am doing very well. Been doing a little change up. I can't wait for my drawing to come in. My man's making me a lovely drawing. Let's see. May you ask how your dad sees you? Yeah, that's kind of a tough one. That's not. For some reason, Mira, Maria, you have a bad relationship. And that's the thing. Fathers are very demanding of daughters and very judgmental of men. Who's not sharing? I'm sharing a lot. Okay, so Maria, what it is I think the biggest thing right now, thank you guys, the biggest thing they're actually talking about is not how your father feels about you, it's how you feel about the situation. How do you feel about yourself? Once you project the more positive part of yourself, the more positive part of what's going to happen for you, okay? That's when your father will actually see you in a different light right now. Sometimes it's like people have trouble getting out of the past is what they're saying. So he's having an issue getting out of the past, moving into the future. So where he is definitely in the past. Okay. My biomodel, she needs my personal info to leave me her home. Did I make a mistake? Is she being honest with me? Yeah. Not sure. No, what I mean, honey, is when you see yourself as the beautiful individual you are becoming, others will see you like that as well. That's exactly what it is. So people do see you in a different light because you're portraying a different light. You're projecting a different light to others is what it is. So let's see, Christopher, you didn't ask a question. How will my current relationship turn out? Sharon. Sheila, you haven't asked a question. Haley hasn't asked anything. And Leilani hasn't asked anything. Christopher hasn't asked anything. Yeah, so we don't have much time. So this isn't going to be a lot. This the show, the Thursday night, new show, new time, new background, new everything. It's not going to be like reading. It's going to be a lot of information, a lot of work, a lot of spiritual work, a lot of deep work to help us go forward and into the way things will be. Christopher, this is funny. They're telling me, Christopher, that you will be happy. It's balance that you need a little bit more of. You need to, and this has nothing to do with your question, but I'm just telling you what they're telling me. They're telling me that you need to be able to balance the work and the home. Okay? So once you get the work and the home balance, things are going to actually go a lot more smoothly for you. And that's how it's going to project at work. So things will be getting better for you at work. Yes. So will I ever be a happy, happy? Yeah, no, I'm not. I can't share yet. I'll be told when I can share. I can't share it yet. I'm not allowed to, but Sheila, you spent so much of your life taking care of other people. Literally. Even when people have hurt you, you still take care of them. And I think a part of that does create a bit of a pinch in your aura. So what I think that you need to do for yourself is, I know you love your kid. I know you love your grandkids. I know you do. Okay? And I know you love spending time with them. But you need to do life for you. Okay? Because as we've noticed with what's going to happen on CERN, we never know. We don't know how long we're going to be on this earth. We really don't. None of us know. We just don't. It's a tough situation. Yeah, she does. She needs to do her. She needs to do more of her and less for everybody else. As long as I've known you, you've always been like that. Yes, Haley. If this has to do with the one with the more money, yes. Okay? You have the knowledge, you have the background, and you have the ability. So I'm being told yes. Is what I'm being told. So for those new that actually came in, how are we feeling about CERN? And if anybody else has a question, please feel free to let me know. Yeah, you need to do you, honey. Thank you. Okay, you got it, Haley. So you're going to be doing a lot more of lots of different work, spiritually, mentally, physically, emotionally. We're going to be doing a lot more of that. Yeah. Yeah, because we want to make our past better in the future. Exactly. That's exactly what all this is about. It's about liking who you are and loving what you do. And right now, I love who I am and I love what I do. I really do. So, will I find a lover soon? Now, is this a different Christopher? Let's see. Okay, what they're saying, again, I don't know which Christopher this is, but what they're actually saying is that true love actually comes around once in a lifetime. Once in a lifetime, true love comes around. And when it does, you want to grab it. And you want to work on it. Okay? So when you're asking about a lover, what you need to do is, first thing is you need to love yourself. You need to love who you are. You need to like who you are. Okay? So once you know who your soulmate is, it's worth the work. That's what I'm being told to tell you. Now, CERN, I'd like to know the answer to that. Now, CERN that we're talking about actually comes online. It's what the first part of the show is about. It actually comes online on July 5th. And what it is, it's very similar to what is known as Jacob's Ladder. And it is smashing basically atoms together that could possibly cause a black hole. But when they turned it online last time, and I'm seeing shadows of figures everywhere in this house today. Okay, literally. I'm sorry, there's like dead people walking all over my house. So what it is it's online right now, but it comes into full power. Full power. It comes in on July 5th. Now I think it was, oh God, the anniversary is coming up of this, and I can't remember the exact date, but what it's causing is it could cause a shift where we're shifting to a different universe. It could, or a different level Earth. It could cause a black hole. This is actually happening right now in like France and Sweden. So Switzerland actually, and France, it's underneath all of that. And they are actually turning it on. So when they do turn this on, what they're doing is they're taking the atoms from both of them and finding that God atom. So they're pretty much taking the junk out of the energy, and they're looking for that God atom, and they're going to smush it together. Now, the issue with this is it could cause catastrophe. It could cause a blackout for days. Okay? So it could have no effect if things, I don't know. Nobody knows what's going to happen. But they're also saying that do not purchase gas from the 3rd to the 5th. I don't know how those are connected. That part I have not figured out yet. So I haven't figured that out at all. Hopefully I will. So on different nights here and there, or daytimes, I mean, I'll be here, there, and everywhere. I might come on, do some readings or things like that. I still have some items that will not be carrying anymore that will be available at the wholesale price. So I am going to get those together. And oh my God, this camera is driving me nuts. Is my dog under there? No. That is so weird. Yeah. So it is definitely creating a bit of an issue. So the show is now going to be from 8 to 9 on Thursdays. Okay. Anything else will be a little extra. I'm always available for private readings. Excuse me, I'm doing them on Saturday. Saturday is when I'm actually going to do them. Tomorrow I have a 4 o'clock, and I'm pretty much open after that. So if you guys need a reading, we're doing $20 readings. It's really easy. You can just email me at atunetwork@gmail.com. So that would be awesome. Most of the stuff, now that it's up, I can actually take the pictures of it and plop it up on the website. And as I said, I will have a bunch of things. It's you moving things on the screen. It's not moving on this side. Oh my God. It's weird. I keep saying, I'm shifting. Now I have a bunch of items that I'm going to be wholesaling out, so that'll be awesome. But there will be certain things, like I said, I will be carrying on the website, and there'll be a lot more information and work that will be coming around. Again, we're going to get back into chakras. There's get into the chakras, get into the self-help, get into a lot of inspirational and psychology, and not just all reading. So there'll be a lot more information, a lot more things actually coming up about. So yep, got a whole new chapter of the show is what we're actually doing. So, but like I said, still available for readings. Really, really easy to get a hold of me. And I will continue my Viking quest. So And it's something I'm going to do. I love it. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. So, Charlotte, look, you should be proud of me. I'm really organized over here. It took me long enough. Yeah. So, as I said, there'll be certain things I carry and other things I won't. So, those that are used to buying the spheres and the points, I won't be carrying anything like that anymore. But I do have some items that I will be wholesaling out, and there'll be some bags that will be available that will have surprise items in it. Little purchase surprise items at a bit of a discount. So we'll be doing that with black bags. So there is a bunch of things coming up. So I think I have one more video that might explain a little bit more of the CERN. I know you kept telling me to get organized, and it took me long enough to do it. So I have the wolves and the feathers. The wolves because they're important to the Vikings because we wore their fur, and the feathers have to do with the Valkyries, of course. Their wings, Valkyries, they're the ones that decide on the battlefield whether who is right to actually make it to Valhalla to fight alongside Odin. Just the history, and of course the chakra items and the other jewelry. So let's see if we can show you guys this one. Hold on, let's get this one up. Oh, come on.
These are the Large Hadron Collider at CERN.
Hold on. This is about 30 seconds worth. All right, here we go. Should be able to hear that.
Hadron Collider at CERN and put the 5th of July into your calendars because this is the day when the Large Hadron Collider will start colliding particles at the highest energy we've ever done before.
One of CERN's goals is to recreate Jacob's Ladder and to reopen a portal that is said to have existed between Earth, Mars, Venus, and Saturn when the planets were in alignment many years ago. CERN are pretty sure that other dimensions.
Yeah, so basically what it's talking about is the colliding of energy is what it is. And that's what it does as it comes back. But I was looking at it before saying she finally got it. Yeah, I know it took me forever. Oh, CERN has been all over the place. All over the place. It's been nonstop, especially in the community of individuals, what I like to call like the ET specialists. They've been a lot about this. There's a lot going on, and also they're also saying not to buy gas from the 3rd through the 5th. So if you want to gas up, you need to gas up before then, is what they're saying. But they're saying they're not sure whether or not there's going to be a blackout. Some are referring to some of the revelations in the Bible, but you know, I have a certain opinion on that, but that's me. But right now it's real, and it's the energy's actually smooshing is what it is. But what they're doing is they're taking that portion out, and they're actually trying to squish them together. So it's worrisome is what it is, because like I said, the last time it happened, how many of you out there remember that the Monopoly guy had a monocle on the box? He had a monocle. How many of you guys know this? Yeah. And how do you know that this isn't what's actually going to cause the blackout? Because they're saying the blackout for 3 days. Yeah. So how many of you guys have ever played Monopoly? Let me ask you, you remember the monocle? So Cheryl, you're from my world. Those that don't remember the monocle aren't from my prior world, my prior Earth. Then that's what we call it. You know, so things have changed. Even the Fruit of the Loom dudes. Okay? The Fruit of the Loom dudes actually changed too. So some of us are from my Earth, and some of us are from different Earths. Is what it is. All right, guys, let's see. We're actually coming close, and I will be live again, and I have no idea what we're going to talk about next Saturday, and I will be checking in on you guys. Hopefully we still have power. And I'll even be more organized, and Cheryl will be even more proud of me. She's wanted me to do this forever. It's like, it took me long enough. But I did it. Better late than never, you know. But I do have some items. So if anybody knows anybody, I do some items that I'm pretty much going to be putting into a pile wholesale. There are items that I will not be carrying on the website. I really enjoy the Viking stuff and the energy that surrounds those particular items. So those will be things that I'll be carrying. Of course, the light up pyramids. Those are things that I will be carrying on a regular basis as well. So all the other stuff, I will be plopping the chains off or the leather cords off and pretty much selling them out. The little pendant pieces wholesale, and there'll be some other items wholesale. So there won't be so much gonna sell. No, there won't be so much of that. So so we're getting back to basics. Jay, I got you with that wet noodle, huh? No, actually, he's a very well organized man. Very well organized. He also like inspires me. So when I create something, he inspires me to do better and better and better. And I love that about him. Like, let's see, I'll show you this one. This is my new one. So, and I absolutely love this one. This is a double knit Viking weave. And I hand wove all of this chain. And of course, that's got the feather on it. But I have been making a bunch of the Viking weaves, and I am literally in love with making those. So, and I just started going and going and going, and I found my niche, so I'm just going to keep going with it. And the rest can just, figure it out as we go along. All right, guys, I am going to see you next week. And, yeah, I'm not allowed to announce the announcement yet. I know. But I can tease you about it. As I change everything for a new me. New me. New. All right, guys. Peace. Love you. See you again. Shows are always going to be just about an hour. All right. Peace out. Good night, everyone.